fish tank people? FishTankTV.com, Dustin's Fish Tanks. It's Sunday, you know what that means? Oh, it's Species Sunday and I just redid the 125. Check it out. I'm excited about this tank again. Took me a while, but I'm back in love. Here's what's going on. Gotta be a little quiet because the baby girl's sleeping in the other room. It's Species Sunday, so I want to talk about species, and I want to talk about kind of how I redid this tank and some of the species involved in it. So here's what's up. We got the first and foremost thing is the Anubias. Every plant you see in here was already in this tank before. I just had to like spread them out, divide them, use them up, put them in different places, and really just rearrange the tank. And what the best thing to do in this kind of situation is really just divide the tank up, like we did this half, then we did this half, and we got this big stump in here. But I want to talk about the Anubias because the Anubias is really what's making this tank at this point. This piece of Anubias right here is all one piece. It goes all the way back here, and it goes all the way down to here, and then it comes back out. It's a big old hunker. And what I found out from my dude Brian, who's got the Anubias tank that's only Anubias, was that Anubias at some point actually needs to be broken because it kind of like suffocates itself. So like this piece grew and then it grew sideways, so it just kind of like grows on itself differently, so it does better if you break it off. Also, my man the Big Black, been a long time subscriber, was asking about how to attach the Anubias, and here's what we did. We took the Anubias right here and we just lightly connected it with rubber bands, not too tight, and just put it on there. And then about a week or so from now, I'm just going to cut those rubber bands off and it'll stay on its own. So that's kind of tight. Species wise, let's see here. Well, the Anubias, we made sure we kind of like stuck it just around the rocks a little bit, not too down in it. The rhizomes are well above the substrate, as you can see. Oh, the lotus here. This is the bottom of a lotus. I've been noticing this on the lotus when they're doing well. They have this little bulb in here, if you can see, kind of like they come from a bulb. But I think that, well, I don't really know, but I think they developed that as kind of like an extra root source. So I'd be interested if anyone knows about where lotus, like what the conditions are like where lotus are from. I'm gonna stick that back in there, just so gently. But you know me, I love my lotus, so I really want to make sure this one takes off. And I'm having trouble. I'm doing it with my left hand, which is a mistake. I'm just gonna get her down in there a little bit more. Hopefully get the roots in there. Alright, so that's a little better in there. So the lotus is down to one leaf, but I've talked about this before. This one leaf will make this whole plant survive. It's got one big vein and it's just gonna, you know, absorb everything. It's right, it's underneath the halide, it's doing good, so that's money. I also moved all of these lotus over, and they're not under direct sunlight or direct halide again, so we'll see. This one moved over, so I'm not really worried about that. And y'all have been wiping me the hell out of Ligwigia. I am almost out. I was ripping Ligwigia out of this tank. I had a whole bunch back here. I hardly have any left. I've still got a few stray pieces that I didn't sell. But the Ligwigia I am keeping in this tank. I'm going to get rolling. So that's doing really well. Also, when I did this tank, some of you guys are saying don't do big water changes. That's garbage, okay? I did 2 massive water changes. We're talking like 80% back to back. Just drain it, fill it, drain it, fill it. And it did really well. And what happened when I did that? I moved the swords around and I got this sick growth right here. Because the swords are saying, you know, max grow, let's do this. I also just put them underneath some iron ore, or excuse me, above some iron ore and some of this clay here, which by the way, I'm selling this clay. I'll put it up on aquaticjungles.com. Which by the way was a huge success the first week. Thank you everyone who did that. In fact, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go show off kind of who's getting what, because I think that's important. But the Crinum calamostratum here, new growth coming out of here. I still need to get it better down in the substrate. It's not quite down there, but you don't want to go past that line right there when you're planting crinums. You can see this one's down here. They wither off, but they come back. Got all kinds of sage growing, and my goal here, the plan is to get it so it's like The lower level is all sag, and then I'll have these like big crenum coming up out of it. So that'll be real tight here in a little bit. You know, the design on this tank, I like it. I don't love it. You know what I mean? Like, I love the 220. I think that one piece of driftwood just makes it. This tank, I don't know, I have not done tweaking it yet. I need to like get the Anubias in certain spots and add rocks in certain spots, and I'm gonna do a little beach feature somewhere, and I need to get the Ligwigia going. The problem is I'm selling so many plants out of these tanks, so like I'll get a good thing going and I'll just rip them out. A lot of like the swords in here aren't for sale, or you know, the lotus aren't for sale, but so we're having a lot of fun with it. It's really kind of brought this tank back to life. It had no driftwood in it for a long time, and I'm actually going to show you guys this same tank on my laptop real quick. I don't know how this will look, but I'm going to show you real quick what it looked like in 2007. Check it out. One second here. This is my, and that's what she looked like back in the day. It's probably the best it looked. And I made the mistake of using so you got your jungle vow here and your big sword. That's one of those swords. You can see the date on it. My angels, I had 6 angels. These 2 used to breed all the time. That guy passed away recently. That guy's still kicking it. That guy's still alive. Ligwigia in the back. This piece of driftwood down here. But this moss, don't ever put that stuff in your tank, because it ended up suffocating everything. So, same tank right here. So that's kind of cool. I like the look of the halides a lot more.